A curious cat. The rum-tum-tugger is a curious cat. If you offer him pheasant, he would rather have grouse. If you put him in a house, he would much prefer a flat. If you put him in a flat, then he'd rather have a house. If you set him on a mouse, then he only wants a rat. If you set him on a rat, then he'd rather chase a mouse. Yes, the rum-tum-tugger is a curious cat, and there isn't any call for me to shout it, for he will do as he do, and there's no doing anything about it. The rum-tum-tugger is a terrible bore. When you let him in, then he wants to be out. He's always on the wrong side of every door, and as soon as he's home, then he'd like to get about. He likes to lie in the bureau drawer, but he makes such a fuss if he can't get out. Yes, the rum-tum-tugger is a curious cat, and there isn't any use for you to doubt it, for he will do as he do, and there's no doing anything about it. The rum-tum-tugger is a curious beast. His disobliging ways are a matter of habit. If you offer him fish, then he always wants a feast. When there isn't any fish, then he won't eat rabbit. If you offer him cream, then he sniffs and sneers, for he only likes what he finds for himself. So you'll catch him in it right up to his ears if you put it away on the larder shelf. The rum-tum-tugger is artful and knowing. The rum-tum-tugger doesn't care for a cuddle, but he'll leap on your lap in the middle of your sewing, for there's nothing he enjoys like a horrible muddle. Yes, the rum-tum-tugger is a curious cat, and there isn't any need for me to spout it, for he will do as he do, and there's no doing anything about it. Hello, hello. Hopefully I'm coming through. Let's check I look to be coming through here. That was instead of me going la 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 la. Welcome all. I do apologise for this stream, but I've had enough. I've had enough of so-called reporters not doing reporting, not telling us when arrests happened. You have no idea what you're listening to. So, well, that was just my introduction, so that I wasn't sitting here going la la la. Anyhow, let me just move this about a bit, because Frauditor Troll put up this video today. Frauditor gets arrested twice and loses lawsuit. In the description we have, and can we read it? Okay, so in today's video we have, good, you can hear me. In today's video we have a frauditor sinking to a new low, and the title is Frauditor Gets Arrested Twice and Loses Lawsuit. We have no information about who the auditor is. We have no information about the lawsuit. So, when this pops up, what do? Well, we have a look, and obviously we have to play the video.
Welcome back, everybody. I have two arrests for you guys. The first one, it was a Karen frauditor that was outside a courthouse just being a Karen, and then she got arrested. And the second one is the exact same frauditor, as she had an obscene sign and was arrested for disorderly conduct. Now, we don't know what was written on there. We have no way to know, but it must have been pretty crazy for her to get arrested. But before we get into that, make sure to check out my new channel, Karens with Cameras. On that channel, I cover frauditors, Karens, pranksters, just the worst that society has to offer. The link is in the description. With that out of the way, enjoy the video.
Right, so there was the introduction. He didn't tell us who it is. Obviously, we can see there, March 28, 2018, Cook County Courthouse. Now, for those of us that know about the auditing community, and know about the history of the auditing community, we know that this is pink camera magic. She's an OG auditor. And he doesn't know that. He doesn't know that. And he also gets the facts wrong about this. He needs to come out and just say, I am an entertainment channel. That's all I am. Sorry, I'm putting that in speech marks for him to say. Because that's what he is. He is an entertainment channel. He doesn't bring you stories. All he'd do is he'd trawl the internet for old videos to make content. He'd do a few la-di-da-di-da comments in the middle of those videos to avoid fair use. To get him past fair use. And that'll be it. And he'll make his money, he'll get his donations, etc., etc. If that's what you want, fine. But he is an entertainment channel, and I'm getting fed up. I'm getting fed up with questions being asked about videos that he puts out because he doesn't give the facts. So that means those of us that are interested in the facts, and I'm thinking of, a specific person here, she gets asked lots and lots of questions about something that he's putting up, which actually happened, yonks ago. So this video is a 2018 video, and it's a well-known video. She is a well-known auditor. Everyone knows, well, I say everyone knows. Those that have been following this genre for a long time know pink camera magic. It's probably an insult to describe her as a frauditor. Her auditing style was pretty, acceptable, pushing the limits of what's allowed under the First Amendment. But she wasn't like one of the new frauditors that they report on. So to put her in that category is wrong. But I'm assuming most of my chat will know who Pink Camera Magic is. Hang on, let me have a look. I need to look at what's going on in the chat because I don't normally engage with chat during my streams because I'm normally bringing you facts and information. But this is a rant stream. So let's have a look at this. Mr. and Mrs. I suspect, that frauditor troll really just gossip. Hang on, I'll put that back up. Sorry. And pull people in boring. Yeah, if you enjoy it, fine. But that's what they are. And let's call them out for what they are. They are not reporting on a scene. They are in it to make money. Shut up, W.T. You know that's well, yeah, I mean, you're an OG troll, like she's an OG auditor. I am upset because it wastes people's time. He isn't the only channel. Now, I'm not going to go through all the frauditor, all those channels with frauditor in their title. Some of them may put out good content. I probably don't know them all, so it's not for me to say don't go and watch a channel that has frauditor in the title. But what I would ask of all those channels is to put the date on which the incident occurred or the date their video went up on YouTube so that we know that and people know that it's an old video. That what they're doing is they've just gone back trawling through the internet, through the YouTubes to get content for their little channel to make money out of you. I honestly didn't know who she was until I saw F.T.'s video. F.T. never claimed to be anything but an entertainer. That's the problem, Papa Sansa. That is the problem. You think that. You believe that. But he does claim, he doesn't put the information up for you to decide whether what he's doing is actual reporting, because I'm not going to say everything that he does. There isn't sometimes a bit of reporting in there. But that's the problem. You don't know what you're going to get. You do not know what you're going to get. I mean, yeah, he is making money. He is encouraging the frauditors to make content so that he can make money from it. Do like what Dimey Kruger does. He has a source video and channel for that person. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. Tell us one case where, oh my giddy aunt, tell us one case where FT or DK was wrong. Now, Libra Dog 9, I don't know you. I don't normally interact with my chat that much, so you may have been around, but I've called him out on more than one occasion now. I didn't do a video on it. I did a community post on it. But I'm not worried about losing subscribers. You know, I can do this because I'm not worried about losing subscribers, because I don't do it for the money. But these channels are. You say, oh, all he says is he's an entertainment channel. Then why does he report news sometime? I mean, he annoyed me the other night. When he was doing reporting, you know, taking money, elongating the stream about DMA sentencing. He had the information and he chose not to put it out. I got the information from another source, put it out, which forced him to put it out. You know, and I'm not asking people for donations. I'm not asking for this. That is what he is. He is a money-making scheme. He relies on the frauditors, so he doesn't want the frauditors to stop. Right. Now, I was asked, why has this one particularly made me angry? This video has made me angry because Pink Camera Magic is an OG auditor, and he should know that. He should know that. If he doesn't know that, it means that he's done no research on the actual genre. Frog UK, have a few beers and leave them to their shite. When I notice something I've seen before, I don't bother with watching their videos. Yeah, but P Barnes too. Why can't they put the date of when the incident occurred in their title so it doesn't waste those people that are interested in current news, up-to-date information about auditors? You know, they should do it. They should do it. I'm just, you know, I'm sorry. Enough's enough. And this Pink Camera Magic video that he put out, he doesn't even know it's Pink Camera Magic. There you go. FT has like 12 channels between him and his wife. Try and work out how much money he's making from this. And the idiots out there that are paying him money. The idiots that are donating him money. He's as bad as the frauditors themselves. Now you can say, right, well, yeah, they're paying him money because he's anti-frauditor and he's gonna sort out the fraudsters. No, he's not. He's an entertainment channel. Yeah, they can't be bothered like you and other channels. I was gonna let's put that up there because that's the important thing. That is the important thing. What does Frauditor Troll say? Frauditor gets arrested twice and loses lawsuit. Right, I'm not going to go through the incident on this video. For those that don't know, she was recording outside a courthouse on the public sidewalk on a traditional public forum. She was just filming quietly. Is there anything wrong with filming the police? Yeah, I cheeky, I have got a little bit on De Castro when I've had my rant. She was recording outside the courthouse. She was then taken into the court. They actually deleted video off of her SD card, I believe, which was later recovered by probably someone who Frauditor Troll won't know the name of, someone called Black Label. And again, for those of us that have been around for a very long time, know the history of the community, know all of this. She was taken inside the courthouse. She was put in front of a judge. She was made, or they deleted the video. She later recovered the video off the camera. There we go. We got to make a stupid comment. Let's have a listen to the stupid comment.
I'm in the elevator right now.
Obstructing what?
You're obstructing us from doing our job.
I'm remaining silent.
All right, cuff her. Let's get her purse.
Ken.
Get her stuff.
I don't consent to searches.
Well, we don't care.
Lady, is this really the hill you want to die on? Is it really worth it to go to jail for 90 days just to prove a point? We can all see that you're a Karen. You went to the courthouse, you wanted to get a video. Well, there you have it. You have your video now. And on top of that, this woman has children. But the problem with frauditors is that they put their own needs ahead of their kids. They don't care if they get arrested as long as they get that footage.
Hang on. Because this is the first time I'm listening to the crap that is said between the... Is anyone aware that Pink Camera Magic has children? Because can anyone type in chat if they think Pink Camera Magic actually has children? Because I don't think she does. Or she didn't at the time. I'm waiting to see in chat if there's anyone who knows if Pink Camera Magic has children. To my knowledge, she doesn't have children. Or if she does, it was an adult child at the time she was doing this. I'm watching chat. No, Ellie says I didn't know she did. Yeah, I don't, Chef 80. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't know. I mean, he hasn't even named her. And if he'd have done any research, he'd have found out. The videos of her depositions, or not her depositions, because she was represented by... You're wrong. Her school videos she claimed to. I'm right, you are wrong. Her school videos she claimed to. Her school videos. What school videos? When did Pink Camera Magic do school videos? Merb, I think you interviewed PCM. Has she ever mentioned children? I'm just trying to think back now. But she was videoing outside a courthouse on a public sidewalk, perfectly legally, perfectly correctly. What is wrong with that? Right, so I've listened to the her. Let's continue. Sorry, let's listen to some more her. Because we've got to put some her in there so we don't lose fair use.
So this is what happened. Eventually, the charges were dropped. Keep in mind that charges get dropped for a wide variety of reasons. It doesn't mean that the person was innocent, but she filed a federal lawsuit, and she has an update with her federal lawsuit. Listen to this.
Okay, right. So, he's inferring there that she was guilty of a crime. I don't know. Do people in my chat, do they stand for the First Amendment? Do they stand that there is an actual right to film police? And actually filming police, which I don't have a problem with. I do not have a problem with. I mean, filming outside a courthouse, you're pushing the limits because you may pick up people that really don't want to be filmed. But it depends then how you do it. If you're asked nicely to, would you mind just blurring the faces or something? But the actual act of filming, is there anything wrong with that? I don't know how far, people stand for the First Amendment. I mean, I would hope that. My understanding is, and I don't know if it's right or not, because I've not really. So yeah, she does have a. Do you know how old, Alex? Do you know how old she would have been when this was done. I'm thinking an adult child, if there was a child. Sorry, I'm just reading the chat as it goes through. I know I know I'm going to be controversial today. I know I'm going to be, oh, you mustn't attack this side. You mustn't attack this side. Oh, you're on our side. Well, no, I'm not on anyone's side. I'm an independent person. Okay. Right. So let's listen to what he picked up from Pink Panda Magic, because I know he hasn't done his research, because I know what the final outcome of the case was. So
The video that you just watched, I'm actually the woman that was behind the camera on that. Now that happened March 18th, 2018, and I wanted to give you all an update on what was going on. So shortly after that, I filed a federal lawsuit with the Fifth Circuit, which is where Cook County is located, and it's been going on for 3 years. My attorney, who's a fantastic attorney by the way, he filed a motion for decision, basically, and what they decided is they were going to drop the case.
Her attorney was Solomon Radner, who represented the Leon Valley people initially. I can't remember if he was the one that did the settlement eventually for them. I was fully for the Leon Valley defendants, because what happened there was a breach of the individual's constitutional rights. Why are you I'm not butthurt. What do you mean? Why am I so butthurt? I'm butthurt with misreporting, misinformation. This person is telling you incorrect facts, and they don't get called out for it. It's all right for them to call out auditors, but no, they can just have a go at auditors, and it's all right because I'm on their side. And all auditors are bad. All auditors are bad.
And they made a statement saying why they decided to drop the case. So listen to this now. If y'all think, okay, you saw the video, right? Y'all just saw the video. All right, this is what they said.
So I'm flipping back and forth because I'm doing what I don't normally do, which is interacting with the chat. Filming with courtesy from a true public forum, yes. Harassing everyone to get a YouTube reaction video, no. Now, I don't think she was being particularly harassing in this video. It wasn't her style. She got into auditing probably for the right reasons, because police need to be held accountable. Now, does that mean that we have to put everyone that's holding people accountable are bad and are a frauditor? Now, I agree that there are frauditors who push the limits, but isn't that why there are limits? There are limits, and then laws are either made or changed to cope with people doing what society believes they shouldn't be able to do. But that's what laws are for. That's what laws are for.
This is the judge's decision. He said, in Katie versus Sheehan, the Seventh Circuit held that an officer was entitled to conduct a Terry stop of an individual who is, quote, lurking amongst the bushes outside a courthouse 2 hours before it opens. Officers, jurors,
because I haven't watched the video, I thought it might be interesting to listen to Pink Camera Magic, but this is just all filler. This is all just making the video longer so we get more adverts, so we get more money. It's just bullshit. I'm sorry, it's bullshit. Right, let's get some hurdy-durdy-dur.
Sure, I'll tell you what I think. It looks like you lost your silly little lawsuit. It looks like you wanted some go-away money, and it failed. Now we'll take a look at the second arrest. This one.
And of course, this is the bit that really pissed me off. Because he doesn't know, because he's actually not really interested in knowing about the people that are doing the auditing, he doesn't know that she actually won a settlement in connection with this case. Sorry, I just got a message. I'm going to have to check on that. No, it's not important. Right. Back to my stream. Right. So he hasn't looked up her lawsuit. He knows she's got a lawsuit, and it's quite easy to look up a lawsuit. I just need to switch to a different window. Bear with me one sec. There we go. Right. Well, hang on. Can we see this? Okay, there we go. Right. So I don't, well, am I doxing her if I tell you what her surname is? Probably not, because everyone knows what her surname is. In fact, everyone knows Pink Camera Magic. Well, I say everyone knows. People who bother to find out, people who bother can find out Pink Camera Magic's background. They can find out what she did before auditing, which is something that you might find interesting. You might not, but she's open about it. She's quite happy about it. Right. So this is her court case. And I'm going to put the docket in reverse order. And we can see, I need to get this in the right place for you to see. Sorry. So she actually lost in the district court, but she paid $505 to appeal. Sorry, that's her full name. Well, she won't mind, hopefully. She even had costs awarded to her, against her, in the district court. But her attorney thought that she had a decent case. So they appealed to the 7th Circuit. And she forced a settlement out of the defendants. She got money. She didn't lose. She did not lose. Frauditor Troll has reported misinformation. And that's my rant. That is my rant. I just wish these people, A, would put the dates of arrests or whatever happened on their video. B, I'd like them to link to the YouTube channel that created the video. On all my videos, I link to the YouTube channel. I'm going to go back and see if I can catch up with what's happening in chat. I do apologise for ranting, and I do apologise for being sort of all over the place today. I'm not going to go back. No. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm quite happy for people to use my content. I don't think I've ever... There's one person, actually. There's one person who I've complained at about using my content. So I'm not complaining about people using my content. What I am complaining about is people just getting it wrong, totally wrong. I've done 2, 3, 4, now. I just hate it. I don't like doing it. I do not like doing it. But it's not... This isn't about sides for me. It is not about sides, and it's not about finding content just for content's sake, just to make money. And that's what you got to realise, that the auditors, yeah, some of them are in it just to make money, but so are some of these channels, and they will push out this content with the hurdy-durdy-dur comments, which they haven't researched, that's what I'm against, purely to make money. Purely to make money. Frog, there are a lot of people lighting up their rooms with coloured LEDs and making a fortune out of disparaging content that is inaccurate. True. Call them out. I can call them out because I'm not in, as I said, I've said before I started this, or somewhere in the middle of this, that I'm not worried. You know, if I lose 1,000 subs because I speak out, so what? Doesn't affect me. Won't affect me. I'll keep on doing what I keep on doing. And if people want to watch me, people want to watch me. Settlement isn't a lose. No. They forced the settlement because there were certain things, I believe, in the decision that, DGen's probably right. It's really a draw. Yeah. But just report that she got a settlement, DGen. Just report that this is the person that there have been loads of videos put out about the depositions recently. Within the last 6 months, I don't know how many channels have put out the depositions that were taken of the cop that arrested her. Put it out. He doesn't even tell us who it is in his video. He does not tell you. Why doesn't he tell you? He knows who it is. He knows where he got the video from. Well, I'm assuming. But Frog is always accurate and true. Frog has a god complex, Mr. Perfect. No, I'm not going to say that. I would hope that if I'm not correct and not accurate, I'll put out the correct information. I almost got it wrong. I actually almost got it wrong. I think she got more than $5,000. She didn't do it for a payday. She was not filming outside that courthouse for a payday. She was filming outside that courthouse because she believes in the right to film from a public sidewalk. Government activities. That's what she believes. She did. Well, I mean, she only knows the reason why she did it. So I'm making I suppose I'm making an assumption that she didn't do it for a payday. Florida Troll has said before, he will never highlight the good things auditors do. He is about drama. Yeah, but don't put out false drama. Don't put out false drama. Don't put out stuff that sends people down rabbit holes to find out who it was, who this video was. That it was an arrest from 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago. That it takes 2 hours to find out that it was an arrest from 5 years ago. I seriously believe that. Ben, you're going to have to you're going to have to tell me what you meant by that. Sorry. Pro se El Bay. Where are you seeing the settlement and win? I'm not seeing it in what you're showing. Because I speak to people, Pro se El Bay, because I speak to people who know the auditor. I don't know if I heard it directly from Pink Camera Magic herself or from Chi-Town Sue. Now, I would trust that Chi-Town Sue would know the information and she wouldn't tell me inaccurate information about the settlement. The fact that the appeal just they ask for it to be dismissed, that suggests settlement. So yeah, you can believe that. I believe the settlement was in the appeal. Was it? Is there a document of it, Merb? I can't remember. I know I tried to look up the appellant case number that's on the. I tried to look that up on Pacer and I didn't find anything. But then again, I was annoyed. Ah, there we go. PCM put it on her community page. So, I mean, I'm quite comfortable that there was a settlement. I was going to tell you where I was almost wrong. I was almost wrong about Fraudit Wrangler. Because he'd given this false date of birth and the military people were coming up with no service, I almost said he hadn't served. I did a thumbnail for a video. Well, I think it was Tyrant Exposed Alaska, and there were some military policemen in that video. So I said something in that title: "These are real military police, unlike Fraudit Wrangler," or words to that effect. Now, I got very close to getting it wrong because, of course, I didn't know that he served. I mean, I didn't know that he tried to complete basic training twice and failed. But I'd said that he wasn't a military policeman, and so I was right in the end, but I was almost wrong. But if I'd have been wrong, I'd have corrected myself. But I wasn't wrong. I'm going to say that he's a murderer. Come and sue me, Michael Kaiser. I don't put videos on YouTube until I've made all. I don't know who is that. Is that Extra Good Citizen? Thank you, Merb. I'm comfortable that she got a settlement. I just it really annoyed me. I mean, it just annoyed me. If you're going to do herder videos, at least tell us when the arrest occurred. Maybe link to the channel that it occurred on. No. Pro se Elbay, you did ask. You asked a valid question. I don't know if I can't remember 5 minutes ago if I came back at you strongly. I'm sorry if I was confrontational. It's a fair question as to why I believe that a settlement was done. But yeah, I mean, it's been for people who know, and there are lots of people who know there was a settlement, and people who do research, and people who, you know, just work out your channels. Actually, perhaps I ought to I'm not going to show his video, but today Dummy Kruger did a video about he's changed his name. Let me audit you. Who was the guy who got a woman arrested for pulling a firearm on him? His YouTube channel now is called The Pacifist. Dummy Kruger has kept up with his court case. I can't keep up with all the court cases of all the auditors. It's just impossible. I'd have, you know, there'd have to be staff to keep up with all the court cases. But Dummy Kruger, he did a video, showed us some of the content from the library, which, to be fair, Let Me Audit You put out sometime after his arrest. But he also put up the court case and the fact that Let Me Audit You got a year's probation, 30 days in jail, 28 days suspended, 2 days time credit for time served. And it looks like unsupervised probation. But, you know, I'm not going to tell you which channels to watch, but to my mind, that is a far better, you know, he's put up the documents. So, and if for my mind, I'd rather watch a channel that has documents. Drop me the link to what? I don't do discussions for Auditor Troll. If that's the real for Auditor Troll, it's I'm not on StreamYards. Are you American for Auditor Troll, or are you Canadian? That's an interesting question. You hold yourself out to be an American. I'm not an American. I don't hold myself out to be an American. But are you an American? I don't do discussions, no. I don't do discussions. I'm sorry. You're an entertainment channel. That's all you are. That's all you are. put up the information, put up the dates that things occur, put up the dates that things occur, put up the people, put up the channels that you're talking about. Give them some credit because you're making money off them. I know you I know you're fully open about making money, but you know, you're causing problems. You're causing problems for people who really want to report facts and don't make their videos, don't check them out that they're advertiser friendly before they put them out. And I'm ranting about you. Yeah, I'm ranting about you. Because I mean, Gratz, you've made a channel. You've made a business about it. See, this is someone that I won't have a go at. This is someone that I won't have a go at. Team Skeptic. I've never seen anything in Team Skeptic's channel to have a go at. You know, he's good entertainment as far as. I'm not doing a hit piece for Auditor Troll. I do facts. This isn't a hit piece. You do hit pieces on auditors every single day. And you do it for money. I'm not doing this for money. I'm not doing this for money. What's DGen saying? Called me. I messed up and Frog called me the fuck. Did I call you out once, DGen? Have I called you out once? I may have done. I can't remember. But, you know, again, I'm unlikely to call you out, aren't I, DGen? And one of the reasons, and I know Skeptic has said it, I can say things that others can't. I can say things that others can't because it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter to me. I don't know whether Team Skeptic agrees with me or disagrees with me on this. It doesn't matter. I don't need his agreement. I don't. Was that your Discord, DGen? I mean, we I think we get on. I'm sorry. I am terrible at keeping up with chat. Oh, if you smell jealousy, smell jealousy. I'm not jealous. I want facts. That's all I want. Facts. Truth. Honesty. And don't say you're good. You call people out about 3 times a day for Auditor Troll when you put out a video. I don't do panels for Auditor Troll. I don't do panels. Ah, Virgo Triad. Another one I've taken on. Tina Frost, you probably don't know me. You probably don't know my reputation. Thankfully, I have a reputation. You know, people stay. I don't care about my channel. I never set out to be a YouTuber. I never set out. Put it front and center. Don't report things as though you're reporting news. What was he doing with the DMA situation the other day? Apart from elongating a stream to make money. What was he doing? For Auditor Troll, why don't you post in chat your annual earnings at the moment? Post in chat. Let's see. Team Skeptic. Sorry. I should read them before I put them up. I agree with you. We say things that others censor because they are more interested in money. I enjoy what comes in, but I won't stop being me for more money. Yeah. I mean, DGen, I know DGen. You were amazed by your success. Yeah, let's call him out for what he's in it for. He's in it for the money. And he's obviously annoyed. He's in here. So I've obviously annoyed him. I've obviously touched the name. Yeah, have no shame here. Are you American, Frauditer Troll? Are you American? Well, hang on. I've got to ask that question correctly. Are you a US citizen? Do you live in the US, Frauditer Troll? Why don't you admit where you live now? Thanks, Papa Sansa. I appreciate that. Frauditer Troll, do you live in America? Right, okay. He says he lives in America. I mean, I've no idea. But, you know, he's called out someone else for being a liar in Fraudit Wrangler. You know, it's a good job that Dick Bad Patrol got on that stream, because otherwise it was going to be a crap stream. You're very upfront, but you don't care about facts, do you, Frauditer Troll? You don't care about facts. You don't do any research. You do not research. Yeah. Frog isn't making money unlike Frauditer Troll did when he had FW on panel. He is making big money. You look at the donations that he gets in. Frog, you sound like a hater. LOL. Yeah, I don't like cons. I don't like, you know, he is complaining about frauditors and frauditors' activity, and yet he makes money out of it. He makes money out of it. Yeah, but people don't think that's not clear in every video that he puts out, P. Barnes. He might state that. I showed you the description. Let's look at his description again. Let's look at his description. You know, where does it say that in this description? Where does it say that? It says fraud. Hang on, I'm on the wrong screen. Sorry. I'm not professional. There we go. Where does it say that in the description? Where does it say I'm an entertainment channel? Or where does it say frauditor gets arrested twice and loses lawsuit? Clickbait again, because, you know, no conviction. And people will hate drama. I'll get comments, oh, why are you doing drama? Why are you doing another bit of drama? Why are you doing another bit of drama? I don't like doing drama, but also this really annoyed me. And when I passed it over someone else, I passed my my screenshot. I must get off this topic because I could rant, and I warned you that I was going to rant. Arrested now equals conviction. Well, why didn't you put it in the title? Why does your title say and loses lawsuit? Where does it say you're an entertainment channel? Where does it say all this happened? You know, I think the settlement was over a year ago. Where does it say that? I'm not nitpicking, humbly. I'm not nitpicking. He's in here because he's worried that I'm going to damage his revenue. That's the only reason he's in here. Yeah. Thanks, Don Moore. Playing with words, are we, Frauditer Troll? Playing with words. You said loses lawsuit. Did you possibly you didn't realise how famous Pink Camera Magic was because you don't do research? It's obvious to us that know about, the First Amendment auditing scene that you don't do research. It's obvious to us. And I'm calling you out on it. And I'm sorry that I'm doing it. But, it doesn't say anywhere in here about entertainment channel. Yeah, you're advertising all your other bloody channels. I mean, why'd you ask for donations? Why'd you ask for donations, Frauditor Troll? Why'd you ask for donations? Why do you only put up super chats? I think there's a difference between the two people, to be perfectly honest, Christopher Stratford. I think there's a difference between the two people. Team Skeptic knows what he's talking about. Yeah, nothing wrong with truth. Frauditor Troll, you are responsible for Fraudit Wrangler. You are responsible for him. You built him up. You helped him build a channel. Have you apologised? Have you tried to pay back the people that he conned money from? Have you done that? It could have been a simple email, dude. Lovely. I was waiting for that one. Oh, I've got to keep this behind scenes because we mustn't have drama. We mustn't have drama between content creators. We mustn't have open drama because there are sides. Oh, I was waiting for that one. I was waiting for that one. I'm nothing like you, Frauditor Troll. I am nothing like you. I think you are a POS. That's my personal opinion of you, and I know others share that opinion. Now, yeah, if people enjoy you as an entertainment channel, that's fine. Don't have an issue with that. But personally, I think you're a POS, and I wouldn't waste my time of day with you, to be perfectly honest. Like I'd waste my time of day with DJN Nation, Taco and Yoshi, but I wouldn't waste my time with you because I see you for what you are. Oh, Tina Frost, I want the views. I don't care about the views, Tina Frost. I do not care about the views. Get that into your head. I do not care about the views. Yeah, we're getting all those people. All those people have probably paid him money coming in. Because once you pay someone money, you feel, connected to them. So... Pink Camera Magic, yeah, exactly. Adjust your focus. Go pick on the real idiots. But the problem is you run out of content and you've got to put content out because you need content to make money. That is the problem. And that is what Frauditor Troll is doing. He's going back through history, finding content that, new people watching the scene may not be aware of. Hi, Dipbag Patrol. Dipbad Patrol saved your stream, Frauditor Troll. He saved your stream on Fraudit Wrangler. Hi, Stone Vet. Oh dear. I've done my rant. What am I going to do now? I was going to do something else and I've totally forgotten. Right, let's do this. Because this is interesting. This is interesting. This is news. This is First Amendment news. But it's only a 2-minute video, so it won't make any money.
Indianapolis woman tonight thinks she was in the right after getting arrested for being within 25 feet of a working police officer. That's something that became illegal this past summer. Tonight, our John Duran talked with the woman and police about this new law.
Don't answer any more questions.
Mary Nichols saw police lights at this gas station Monday and grabbed her phone.
I don't know if you noticed, but hang on, let me just go back a sec. Where was it? There. There is a name there. I haven't found a YouTube channel, but she would appear to be a cop watcher, this person. But to me, it's an interesting bit of news about a new law that possibly could be tested constitutionally.
Police lights at this gas station Monday and grabbed her phone.
I'm like, well, let me go and take a look and film this and see what's going on.
Court records show police were executing a warrant arrest. Nichols originally set up more than 25 feet from officers.
They kept telling me to move back. I moved back some. And then they all got together and put him in the ambulance. I'm trying to record in the back of the ambulance. They told me to step back. I took one step and they
So this is her video now, I think we're watching.
grabbed. Doing anything illegal.
In video Nichols provided us, you can hear an officer give a warning.
Ma'am, you need to back up 25 feet or you're going to go to jail. Yeah.
This is an ambulance. This is not your police.
Then she's put in handcuffs for unlawful encroachment on an investigation.
I think it was wrong. It was like I said, their police action was over. He was in the ambulance. I was outside the ambulance, unarmed completely. All I had was my camera.
Police say the new law is for the safety of everyone.
So it's well within a citizen's right to record those events. It's just a matter of encroaching up and creating the environment where a secondary issue could occur.
The only felony Nichols was arrested for was his.
Right, so they did arrest her for a felony because I think it will be in the next article that I give you. She tried to escape the handcuffs, but that's been dropped as far as I'm aware. It's just she just got a misdemeanor. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. I do agree with that. Personally, I think filming someone who is a victim lying on the floor. I know we've seen Carolina in Fort Worth do it. Maybe filming a dead body. I can't remember. You know, it's not good to do. But Angel for Animals, if it's constitutional, it's not breaking the law. You can call someone out for doing antisocial behaviour. I mean, that's probably a lot of what Michael Kaiser's nemesis, Georgia Transparency does. But he virtually always sticks within the law. So unless you're going to change the law, and this is what can happen. Maybe laws will be strengthened, like this one has been passed with a 25-foot rule.
Because she slipped one of her hands out of the handcuffs she was wearing because, as she said, they were on too tight.
But I did not run. I never took a step, not one.
Nichols says she'll keep recording.
I think more people should get the cameras out. I wish somebody had a camera and recorded my arrest.
Police just offer a little guidance.
I think the biggest advice would be to comply now, complain later if you feel like you need to complain.
Court records show Nichols is due in court Friday. In Indianapolis, John Duran, 13 News.
Right, so that was the report. I do have a written article about this. Let's make sure I pick up the right window. There we go. All right. So Indiana has passed this law where there's a 25-foot police buffer, and she was one of the first people arrested for it. So she stood behind the ambulance holding up her phone, recording the medics treating the man under arrest on a felony warrant. She was aware at the time of the state's new law. She thought the investigation was over, was asked to step back, failed to step back. The law makes it a Class C misdemeanor to knowingly or intentionally approach within 25 feet of law enforcement officer after they've been ordered to stop. What was that? Sorry. Said Indiana. Did I not say Indiana? I thought I said Indiana. Maybe if I didn't say Indiana, I made a mistake. And I'll admit that I made a mistake. So they arrested her because she didn't step back. She said she took one step back. Class C misdemeanor to knowingly or intentionally approach within 25 feet of a law enforcement officer after they've been ordered to stop. So there has to be a stop command first. Controversy has surrounded the legislation since its inception, particularly because of national cases in which bystanders' cell phone recordings have brought police mistreatment of citizens to light. And this is why I have a problem with calling everyone frauditors. That is why I have a problem calling everyone frauditors. Because is it wrong to record police, especially if they are doing stuff that they shouldn't be doing? I personally don't think it's wrong. So if an auditor catches that, I say good on them and bring the cop to... Sorry. What's Asia saying? It's all good. I'm sure Frog will cry himself to sleep over you. Probably. I didn't see the comments, so... The law recently became a target of a lawsuit by the American Civil Liberties Union on behalf of a man in South Bend who routinely monitors public safety personnel for his YouTube channel. I wonder who that is. I have to do more research. I don't disagree, Gerard. I don't disagree. But is it illegal? That's the question. Is it illegal? And if it's wrong, how do you encourage someone not to do it? I don't know. Officials with the ACLU and now Nichols say the law violates the public's First Amendment rights and gives police unchecked authority to arrest people within 25 feet of them, even if they're not interfering with the investigation. So that's quite an interesting case, and possibly a case where auditors have caused laws to be strengthened. I don't know if that's the reason for the Indiana. Thanks, Heather. See, this is why I don't like sides. This is why I don't like sides, Heather. Because everyone has an opinion. Some opinions you can agree with, some opinions you can disagree with. But just because you've got a different opinion with me on some things doesn't mean that you're not in my live stream watching and I'm not highlighting your comment. Thanks. Freedom to film with the ACLU suit. That's the question, Merb. Who decides? At the end of the day, the law decides what's legal and illegal, doesn't it? That's who determines eventually. The First Amendment, the beauty of it, right? I mean, yeah, it's a strong amendment. It's a strong amendment. The question of morals is a harder one. The question of should you film someone on a stretcher is a harder one, because some people will think that you should be able to, and some people will think that you shouldn't. But it's legal. I mean, YouTube could have policies that if you're going to show someone on a stretcher, you should blur out their faces. That could be a YouTube term and policy, Now, I know Merb thinks that YouTube should have the same rules as a traditional public forum. It's a bit more difficult because it's an international platform. I know it's based in based in the US, but it's an interesting question. And that moral line moves depending upon who you are. So, yeah. Personally, I wouldn't film and publish the face of someone who was in medical distress. But that's me personally. Right. There was another subject that I wanted to hit, because I'm annoyed. I'm being Frog is being trolled for reactions in the chat. Yeah, I was. Yeah. Sorry, I was just reading something from somewhere else. Bear with me one sec. Where did that come up? Where did that come up? That should be loading somewhere. Oh, it's downloaded it there. Okay. Downloaded it about 4 times. We might as well see that Mr. De Castro has had his first letter about his appeal. I'm not going to read it all. It's only 2 pages long. Actually, I've got to be careful. It might have an address on it. So we've got an appellant case number 23-3808. He has to do things before November the 6th. Can I? No, I can't highlight the PDF, but my mouse is there. So he needs to pay his $505 by November the 6th. Or file a motion for leave to proceed on appeal in forma pauperis. And I don't think he can do the latter. So he's got to pay his $505, something that Pink Camera Magic did prior to getting a settlement. Right. I've had my rant. I brought to you a couple of things. Go and watch Dummy Kruger's video if you want to pick up more details about the conclusion of Lemmy Audit Pacifist's arrest. I got him in my chat. I don't do panels on my channel. I never say never, but it's not what I do. I don't need to have it out with you. I go on my what's the word? I'm me. I believe in honesty and truth, and I don't do it for the money. So none of what I do has money as an objective, which enables me to say things that may be unpopular, but sometimes need to be said. And this needed to be said today. Enough is enough. Don't send us down wild goose chases because you don't want to show the channel or the arrest date because you want your viewers to think that you're reporting on stuff that's up to date. I'm going to ask you, please. I mean, you can continue to do it, Frauditor Troll. You can continue to do it. And I'll continue to think what I think about you. And not many people get this, that I think they're a POS, but personally, I think you're a POS. That's my personal opinion. And I will stand by that opinion. And if I lose subscribers over it, I don't care. Maybe there'll be some more on this. And before I end, if you happen to be in here and you're still watching Fraudit Wrangler, please stop. Go and watch him on someone who is sniping his stream like Stone Vet. Go and watch him there, because don't give him the views. And whatever you do, don't give him membership and don't send him money. Hopefully he's going to go away soon, and maybe it's going to be more for... I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. I'm not doing anything that I've not done before. I do it in a different way to, Merb will call people out. It's easier. I accept it's easier to do if you're not worried about the views and you're not worried about the money. It's an easier thing to do. But and I don't mind you watch. I don't mind people watching these channels. I do not mind people watching. Skeptic, you know, I one of the reasons I like Skeptic, and I know Stonevet brought it up the other day, but it's what makes you skeptic. Is the way in which you own your past. It's what makes you. Plus, I understand you're a pretty good guy to go out for a drink with, you know. But that's what made you. That is what made you. The honest, unashamed way in which you spoke about your past, and the hurt that it caused you. I hate to bring it up, but you know, and if I upset you, I really do apologise, because I'm not doing this to upset you. But it's one of the reasons I like you. I wish everyone else could be as honest, you know. I really do. Honesty. Try and be honest. Try and be truthful. Yes, there is room for drama, and there is room for I don't know what the word is. If you're a channel that you know, nitpicks and on every little thing and goes on things and sort of raises possibilities, I won't do that. But I think there is a place for that type of channel, because it gets to the truth eventually, and that's what you want. You want to get to the truth in whatever way possible. That isn't 100% correct. It has a QUIST after it, if anyone wants to look up the civil case. And she isn't an active auditor. To my mind, she isn't an active auditor at the moment. She's putting out old videos of her old stuff. And she is an OG auditor. She was there when auditing was formed. And when auditors weren't called frauditors. And although I believe there are some frauditors out there, I hate the term frauditors, and I hate it as being an encompassing term. Thanks for watching. I've said enough. I don't know how many people I've got in chat, because I haven't looked. How many people are in my stream? Let me have a look at Studio to see it. See, if I was a proper streamer, I'd be worried about these things. Let me have a look. What's it say? Wow, we're almost 200 people, and it's been steady throughout. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me. I'm sorry if I rant. I don't want to rant. I don't want to have a go at channels, but enough is enough. And I don't do things behind the scenes. I hate it. Oh, you can't do this. Come to me privately. No. You did it. Accept responsibility for it. I'll accept responsibility for what I do. If I get things wrong, I'll accept responsibility, and I don't mind being called out on it. Thanks for watching.